I am Norma Jennings, and this is the 2021 Classics Final. Sorry for any delays there. Dalton, hello, thank you. And I'll go through my little spiel again here. It's a brand new microphone I've not been exposed to before, but no excuses there, no excuses. Throw some emotes in the chat, please, for Randy Parsons, who has been directing all three of these tournaments. He put together the streaming rig. He's done the announcing. This guy's done everything except wash dishes around here, so throw some emotes or something in there. Voo-voo, thank you very much, Voo-voo. Just a fantastic job. We got all the stars out here tonight. Nick Green and Stone Pinball. Dalton 71611, two-time Georgia State champion, excuse me. And right now we are watching Andy Rosa in a monstrous game of Faro. There are some Faros that had shorter reigns than Andy Rosa's game. Andy's in the 5.2 millions right now. He's absolutely destroying his competition here. Sending the message early here in the semifinal bracket. The semifinals started yesterday, and here's the thing about Faro. It's been killing people. That right aluminum ramp there that you're looking at there, that right metal ramp, has been destroying people. If you get the wrong feed out of there, it's going to go straight down the middle. Fancy Panda 04, thank you very much for the first time chat. Kingpinner Classics, thank you for the follow. T-Bone Steak 38, thank you for following. Nick Green in 1, Jackpot Jared, Zentron 1, AGT Sax 1, IE Pinball, the great Carl D'Angelo, Galpala had Arshals, and all the other folks that have been following. Just too many to name right here. You're showing wonderful support for Freeplay Florida, and that's where we are right now. Freeplay Florida. It's an event on the Stern Circuit. This is the Pinball Lounge channel, and I am Norma Jennings, and you hear me every Tuesday night. Watch and hear me every Tuesday night on Pinball and Cancer 2 Journeys. Here on Twitch, 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, Eastern Time. Thank you so much, Gal Palahad. I'm killing something. We had the women's tournament earlier today. 11 Steph, who you may know from my stream, Stephanie Lesser, and me were the only two Florida women to qualify there. But we were both knocked out in the first round, en route to a tremendous, consistent victory right there in a tiebreaker playoff. It was exciting for Deborah Tallman. Deborah Tallman, the winner of the women's competition. And you want to talk about somebody who's locked in. This is Andy Rosa is as locked in on a game as I've ever seen anyone. He just crossed 6 million. Yeah, the left ramp has also been pretty bad too. It's the gloves. He actually lost the ball with his bonus. One of the greatest balls of Faro you're probably ever going to see. And he ended up with 6.19 million. 6.19 million. Putting it in perspective, here comes the great Tom Graff, District 82. And of course, you've seen many of their great tournaments on Twitch as well. And that's what happens on the right ramp. Talk about never really getting it going. And when you're following a guy that just put together a monster ball right there, like Andy, you just get so ice cold. Now here's Shannon Stafford, the winningest player in the state of Florida this year. Currently sitting in first place in IPA standings, which, as we all know, don't mean that much here. All the pins in the Classics played great. Kudos to organizers. I must say, this tournament, we are in tighter quarters here. They moved us to a slightly smaller conference room. But in general, this has been as flawless a Freeplay Florida tournament as I've ever experienced. And I've been to just about all of them. So you want to talk about planning. Pinball Lounge did a fantastic job. They are local to the Orlando area. They're in Oviedo, and if you ever happen to be in the Orlando, Florida area, Oviedo is about a half hour out of town. Now here comes Sebastian Bobbio. Sebastian, of course, is guaranteed second place. Gonna give it his best shot. Try to catch up to Andy Rosa, a pharaoh that has already been mummified and resurrected and had a couple of sequels. He locks up. Of course, the upper play field's really where it's at in this game, so he's just trying to clear those last couple of arrows. Oh boy. Talk about reflexes. I must say that Sebastian Bobbio has about the best reflexes in the state. This guy could probably catch a fly in midair. And there's it's two lockups, 2 green arrows up, trying to get out. A lounge for the win for sure. Again, look at the reflexes there. And you're probably wondering, are they done with Swords of Fury over there in the other bracket? They're not done. They're still playing. Tom's son Neil Graff, whose birthday it is today, happy birthday to him. He's over on Swords of Fury along with Alex Marino, Jeff Teolis of Pinball Profile, and Alex Harmon. And they're still playing. With Alex Harmon up as player 2. So in case you're wondering, is this it? No! Set your alarm clocks tomorrow morning. We're not going to start at exactly 9 a.m., but I will tell you that it will happen in the morning. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, a Sunday paper, and tune in to Twitch for the main championship finals. Now there's going to be 2 sets of finals. I have a feeling we're only going to follow the A finals, but there'll be the A finals and the B finals. So there'll be 40 players competing tomorrow morning. Top 24 will be competing for the big prize. The lower 16, 25 through 40, will be competing really just for pride and some extra prize money. Yes, and Luis Marino just crossed over. We are done, finally, here in round 1. So in the game you just watched, Andy Rosa with the win. Sebastian Bobbio, second place. And we are, third place was Shannon Stafford. Tom Graff just couldn't get it going. Alright, well, we're ready to roll. Just want to say again, because I don't think we had any audio there. Just want to say again, I met some folks who are fans of the Pinball and Cancer stream. I met fans of just pinball in general, new and old. Some great players I've only seen on other streams. We've had some star players here, names you all know, Stephen Bowden, Andy Rosa, of course. All right, let's get back to the action here. Talk more about that in a minute. It's Neil Graff leading off on Cosmos. This is a 5-ball adventure because you can have a lot of no flips in this game. Very, very wide berth right there. very wide gap between those flippers, and really very few things in the playfield. The real key of this game, I found, is to use those slingshots near the flippers as your flippers. Get the ball moving with those and get it out of trouble. The old zipper flippers, yes, Dalton. Absolutely. JPW25, great commentary always. Wish you could have attended this year. Well, we wish we could have had you. There's always next year. Thankfully, there's always next year now. And if you make the trip out here to Florida, the weather was not the best, but it wasn't terrible. Temperatures in the 70s, it was overcast, there was some rain, but there was some sun too. The main show probably had, I don't know, I guess about 60 to 80 pinballs. Alright, here's Sebastian Bobbio. Look at this guy. And a squeal of excitement because he was able to go up and down that center lane. The center lane is really where it's at in this game. That's where all the points are. That's either 100 or 200 points up there. Did Andy pick this? I'm not sure who picked it, to be honest with you, Eric Stone. Tom Graff must have picked it. Well, again, Tom Graff finished last. It's not a guarantee that he picked it, but... And I didn't overhear the choices. Nice shot right there by Shannon Stafford. Yes, I'm sure. And I would even venture to say maybe better than Pintastic New England weather, but who am I to judge? And he goes through the open gate. Gonna try to plunge that center lane again perfectly. Again, you'll watch these players say, I really think that Shannon could have just put a heavier move on that. You can push this game a little bit. Keep in mind, it's a multiplayer game, so you're not going to tilt. Tom Graff with only 186. 399. Andy Rosa stepping in with a little over $1. As you can guess, Sebastian Bobbio's in the lead here with about 900 because of his up and down in that center lane. There's just nothing you can do right there. I mean, nothing on God's green earth is going to save that ball. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sebastian is not in the lead, but he's in it. That's 700. $1,200. Now here comes Shannon, who had the lead. Well done right there. Keep it away from the center. No. The old heel problem right there with the 2 inches. A little over 1,000. So Tom and Andy away from the pack here. Sebastian and Shannon leading it. We're on ball 3 of 5. Poor Tom Graff. He played so spectacularly this weekend, but here in the finals, in the semifinals in particular, just having trouble getting it going. So the zipper flippers are set with the red bumper and cleared with the blue ones. And when I say bumper, I mean that thing that looks like a circle. There goes one. That was one of those bumpers. What wonderful luck right there. That didn't happen to me. And a beautiful feed coming out of that too. And I'm a big believer that the best players get the luck, and then the best players also make their own luck. Look at that. Cross that divide perfectly. No, it's cleared with the blue ones. Cleared with the blue bumpers. There are two of them. One on each side of the playfield. And power out lane there. But a nice comeback. 1597. Well, Sebastian Bobbio is pretty much just locked in on that center lane. Oh yeah. No, not that time. Now he's got a... Yep. You see the nudging. Using those slingshots adds the flippers. Oh no. That's happened to me countless times playing this game. You shoot it up there into that cave and it doesn't sit in the capture hole. We are in the final hour of qualifying in the main tournament. These players that are over here in the classics have had a very long evening, and they are not going to get a chance to put in any more time into main tournament qualifying if they advance here. Tom Graff, he played it well, but not quite enough. Just 976 for Tom. We're on ball 4. $17.23 for Andy Rosa. Sebastian Bobbio in the 1500s here. Really been having his usual spectacular weekend here at Freeplay. Oh, look at this guy. And he's gonna go back. Wonderful. Wonderful. Looks like Sebastian's found the parallel universe. Oh no. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh. There was a mishandle there, but a really good ball. Puts him into 2371 for Sebastian Bobbio. Look at that. Shannon got away with one there, but not that one. $18.78. Now these scores look close, and it's easy to say it's anybody's game, but not with this game. Because that's what happens. Poor Tom Graff. Snookered 2 games in a row. In case you're wondering what's going on over here in the second bracket. Second bracket right now is playing Freedom by Bally. Lots of Bally's here this weekend. Bally's on parade. Currently up is Alex Marino. 21,000. Only a 3-ball game of Freedom, but extra balls are enabled. Neil Graff is actually leading in that game with 52,000. Let's get back here to Shannon Stafford. Ground ball 5. The game is done. So Sebastian pulls it out. 24-61.
Player 2, player 4, player 1.
Andy Rosa coming in second. Shannon Stafford third. Tom Graff. So Tom Graff with 2 zeros. Gonna guarantee he won't move on. Let's get back to the action here. Neil Graff. Like I said, Neil's day is done. In fact, it's going to be Andy Rosa and Sebastian Bobbio unless Shannon Stafford can win, and either Andy or Sebastian will finish last, and that would just force a 3-way playoff. But Neil won't be in the mix on the. I'm sorry, Tom won't be in the mix on this, and that's quite a shame. For what a really great performance he put in during Classics. He was lighting it up, especially Friday night. Really a great thing to watch. Still a great champion player. And Rolling Stones has been really a tough game for some players to get going on. And, okay. In case you're wondering about Freedom, they're playing the compensation ball, but there's a ball stuck, so a little slowdown over there. D Twisted D. Odd things happen when you're playing these one-player games and finally playing with 4 players. Yes, you get weird malfunctions you never see with one player. You know, the games themselves that the Pinball Lounge is using, they're no beater games. They're in good condition. I would say they are much better than player condition games. Some of them have brand new play fields. You know, like, really, I mean, these are sharp-looking games. Alright, Sebastian doing great over here. Fancy Panda 04. Would love to see Freedom, I know. You may see it in the next, may see it next, who knows? Actually, no, you won't, maybe in the finals. Not sure we will see it in the finals, though. I've got a feeling we're going to be looking at Pharaoh, Rolling Stones, little Swords of Fury, I think, a little Lion Man coming at you. That would be my guess, but we'll see what happens. Excuse me, folks. 30 minutes to go in qualifying for the main tournament, but these finals of Classics are going to definitely extend beyond midnight. I am Norma Jennings, in case you are wondering, and you're watching Freeplay Florida Classics Finals 2021. Live from the Caribe Royale Resort in Orlando, Florida. And Sebastian Bobbio is having trouble with what I had trouble with, and that's getting up into that lane up there with that drop target.
The only thing that would make this better.
Oh no. Great save. And he got it. He got in there. And that's a bonus burn down. Look at that. So completing the top lanes gives you a special, and specials are irrelevant. So over on Freedom, by the way, we have Neil Graff on his compensation ball with 34,000 points. Nice. Keep in mind, extra balls are available, so could be a comeback in the making here with Neil Graff. Meanwhile, back to Sebastian Bobbio over here. Nice. Nice little trap up. I'm amazed he didn't try to dead flip that one, because Sebastian does a lot of dead flipping. Nice. Very, very good. Oh. Rough drain. And that's what happens with Rolling Stones. You flip and you flip and you flip and your luck runs out. Those out lanes are just too wide and there's really nothing to help you there. Neil Graff is actually, he's got an extra ball and 80,000 points. He's gonna try to snatch this away from Alex Marino. Spectacular.
And an extra ball.
111,430 on the compensation ball, which added to his other score at the moment. Going to give him 163,000 points. And he has a ball to play. Shannon Stafford. Sending it back up through there. And did I miss my guess there, or did he not get credit for that lane? Neil Graff. Gosh, it would be nice to go home with a solid performance in Game 3. I think we've all been there. It's a long drive, a long plane ride home when you can't put it together in one round. He just had so much bad luck, Tom Graff here. I apologize if I said Neil. Neil's the one with all the luck because he's the birthday boy. So Tom is trying to pull one out here. And our birthday boy's at 119,000 right now on his compensation ball of freedom. Just putting him in the 160s. Andy Rosa stepping in here with just 31,000 on ball 2. And Neil Graff's ball is done on freedom. 133,070 on that. Plus 52 is going to give him 185,000 points. That's going to put Alex Marino down by 85,000, about 82,000 points, excuse me. One ball to play. And again, Neil had only one ball too. Sebastian Bobbio. Oh, what a fantastic save. Oh. Here's Shannon Stafford. Right now, Sebastian obviously in the driver's seat. And unless we see miracle comebacks from Andy, Shannon, and Tom, it's like our field may be set here. It's really Shannon has to win. And then get a whole lot of help, which he probably won't get.
Guys, we're at the beginning of Pinball.
By the way, they're done over here on Freedom. Neil Graff with the win over there with 185,000. Gonna be Alex Marino second.
Yeah, equal.
Alex Marino second with 106,000. Third place was
Okay, so Neil is 2.
the third place, I believe, was Jeff Teolis
You're 4, right?
and Alex Harmon. Alex Harmon, I believe, ended up fourth there. We'll get the final tally over there. But no matter how you slice it, it's gonna come down. It's gonna come down to the final game for those guys. And there goes Shannon Stafford. Have a go, you mug. Thank you for following. And we are having it a go here. Thanks for sticking with us at a very late hour here in the East. Coming up on 20 minutes to midnight, 20 minutes left in qualifying for the main tournament. We're here in the Classics in the semifinals. Tom Graff over on Rolling Stones, his son Neil Graff over on 8 Ball. Andy Rosa, 45,000 points here on ball 3. Trailing Shannon. Now, ooh, 2 fantastic saves. Right. Yes, he needs a couple more points here. And he's gonna get him. Yep. He's gonna get him. You know, Andy. You're not gonna stop at not gonna stop at a guarantee. He's chasing. He's still chasing. BK Sys 7. Yep, right. It's gonna be. It's gonna be Andy Rosa and Sebastian Bobbio here, moving on. But again, to some degree, I think Andy just wants to show that he can catch up here, and he may see this game again. So. That's a drain, tough drain, but that's going to put him in the 6 digits. Tom Graff is going to be guaranteed a shutout here. And that's it, and we're completely done because Andy can finish no lower than 3rd. That'll give him a 6. Sebastian can finish no lower than 2nd, which would give him at least a 2. So we are set. Andy Rosa and Sebastian Bobbio will move on from Group 1. Now on to the finals with Sebastian Bobbio, Neil Graff, Alex Marino and Andy Rosa. Andy Rosa leading off on Pharaoh, a game you saw way too much of. And unbelievable after putting on a marathon performance in his last game. A quick drain for Andy, 9,000 points. Sebastian Bobbio stepping in. Sebastian just being very deliberate. This is like a rerun of his last performance on this game. Slow, slow, slow. Using the right flipper to feed the left flipper up here on top. And no, this isn't a fault. The game, wow. The game does have one 3.5 inch and one 2-inch flipper. Alright, one. Gonna take care of that yellow arrow. This is literally almost a rerun of the last game. There we go. That's a lockup. And here's the release. Ooh. Yeah. No stage flipping there, but that's okay. That center ramp right there, the center metal ramp, that's a friendlier ramp. And you see that it's a nice ticket to get yourself back up to the top. That alley next to that center ramp, it will also get you back up to the top. But it's a little harder to hit, I found. If you're just tuning in, we're in the grand final of Freeplay Florida's Classics tournament. Nice Magna save right there. Good presence of mind. Yeah, this feels like a Grand Lizard type of game right here. To me, it's a combination. Oh, there we go. Really a combination of original Black Knight, Grand Lizard. There were obviously some ideas borrowed here, I think, for Black Knight 2000. Here's Alex Marino stepping in. Now, Alex should be extremely familiar with these games. He is a denizen of the Pinball Lounge. It's really his home turf. Nice soft feed up there to the upper playfield. And he pokes that captive ball around there, which we haven't seen too many players go for. Good slowing down right here. And I really think if he goes up the center there. Nope, he's gonna take that other ticket right there. I just don't like the feed you get coming out of that other alley because it's kind of a blind feed. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, it's colder in here than it is outside. And I ought to know, my hands just completely froze up during the women's finals. Nice stop on that right ramp. Very good. See, that's what happens. It just happened right there. That's what ends up happening. If you don't get that feed exactly right, now you're in an unexpected reactionary mode. It is a craptabulous feed coming out of that hidden lane there. And birthday boy Neil Graff. Going upstairs. Beautiful. Could not have done that any better. So first lock up. And I think, yes, he locked that up in the lower playfield, which a lot of players haven't been doing, but it is doable. Okay. And coming out. Alright. I think his mission here is to try to get both these balls back to the upper playfield. Let's see if he can do it. Softly. Use the magnet save to redirect. Oh, but dropped it down. Alright. Time to rebuild. I think if he goes straight up. And he tried to, I think. Or is he gonna go and try to backhand? Yeah, he did. So he did manage to backhand that and was strong enough in doing so. Alright. Okay. Thanks very much for that, Derek. Nice shot. Little by little. He's closing in on Sebastian Bobbio's great first ball. Wow. That was weird right there. Okay, going back upstairs again. Alright. Now we're ready for some action. Oh my gosh. He got the beneficial feed off of that right ramp. But then got into a little fast play down there in the lower playfield. Andy Rosa. Only player here wearing gloves and magic gloves apparently, because he's doing really magically well here. Nice nudge. You saw that coming. Back upstairs. Another great reaction coming off that right ramp. You see the players, you know, if you don't get enough energy going up that hidden lane, it can be dangerous, but they've got enough energy. That's good. Good job. All right. So close right there. You can see he really is. He was just trying to get that. That's what he wanted right there. And he's gonna try again. He wants to try to get. Oh. I think he wanted to get that little flipper to be able to shoot up into that flashing blue target. 225, 310. Andy walks away. He's left the room. And I think part of it is he just can't believe that coming off of that total clinic of a game last time, that he's just not putting it together here. In a game that he obviously chose. Beautiful. Wow. Again, the reflexes of Sebastian Bobbio paying off huge. Oh, he did have enough energy there. I thought sure that would come back. Alright. Oh. And he tried to do the same thing. He tried to get that. Yeah, he's going to try it again. Oh, I thought he would try to roll that off. Nope. He's gonna lock up. Wow. How that didn't go straight down the middle is amazing. Wow. Wow. Now that was very pretty to watch. Very pretty. Now he can back... Oh. Very strong there. Well, he got one of them. He wants to get that blue one, and he got it. Oh my gosh. Strong. Very good. And we have a stop and score, and he's... I don't know how much he stopped it on, or whether he actually did stop it. 1.1 million right now for Sebastian. Good solid game to start these finals. Shall we put the jinx on Sebastian now or wait till later? Sebastian Bobbio, one of the greatest players in Florida pinball history, and yet he's gone through a couple of pretty historic droughts in terms of victories. I'll check it myself, but I have a feeling that I think Sebastian's last tournament victory was in 2019. Not won anything since then. He won a Flip Frenzy on March 11th of 2020. It was the very last one of the very last Florida tournaments before the lockdown. Prior to that, he won a league event, small tournament, December of 2019. His last really major tournament win was back in May of 2019. He's off to a fine start right now. Stop and score of 10,000 points for Alex Marino, excuse me. Sebastian winning miss. You know, I have to tell you, it's Stone. It's like there's a scent of victory that seems to follow players along. I mean, it's like they can smell victory, and then you can smell the victory coming to them. And I think it's not unreasonable to think that. But look at who he has to get past first. He has to get past Andy Rosa. He has to get past Alex Marino. He has to get past. He has to get past Neil Graff. These are not easy players. There's a lot of pinball left to be played here. And suddenly things have gotten very quiet. All the main tournament games have been turned off. And in between balls, we'll recap who's who in the main tournament. Main tournament finals will take place tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Oh. Alex with a good ball there. 1.649 million. So he takes the lead away from Sebastian Bobbio there. And now here's Neil Graff.
4. No, then you can keep driving.
Nice. Beautiful combo right there. Very nice. Just a wonderful use of the bumpers next to the flippers here. And we're gonna get a little more quiet because everybody else is leaving. And now all you can hear really are me and the sounds of Pharaoh. Few players sticking around to watch this final. Oh, tried to use that 2-inch flipper to take care of that blue target. 2 tries and didn't get it. Fantastic! Fantastic save right there. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful ball juggling right there. You got it. Nice. Nice going, Neil. $826,000 right now for Neil. He's not gonna let the other guys run away. And keep in mind, I don't even count what Andy Rosa did on balls 1 and 2 here. Ooh. Andy Rosa may only have 225,000, but if you're tuning in late, he put up over 6 million during the semifinals. So we know he knows the game. Nice. Nice. Very good. Ooh, tried to backhand that blue target there. It's just a matter of patience to get that ball to that tiny flipper for the clean shot. Ooh, almost had it. Little flipper hop there. Caught it on a rebound. Ooh. Yep. The players are using that blind alley. Closing in on 1,000,000 points.
So I can come at 9:30.
With his bonus, he's going to be very much a part of this game going into ball 3.
No, you're gonna be. Hey, you got 6 playoffs tomorrow.
Stop and score on 90,000.
So I'll be here at 9:30.
Puts it. He's at 1.1.
I'm staying in Tampa. Okay, Davenport, Tampa. You know where that is? Hey, Randy. T-Ram did some damage here in that last game, huh?
I think they're going to be 3 very disappointed men going home from this one. Who deserves to win this tournament? They all do. They've all played well enough to win. Oh, no. All right, well, 1.26 million. So, Andy Rosa gonna try to pull it out of the fire here. One piece at a time, doing good. Yep, gets the backhand.
I don't know, one or the other.
Wise choice right there. I kept thinking he was going to try to backhand that yellow arrow, but he did not. Now needs to pick up the blue and the yellow right there.
I hear y'all breathing out here. A lot of EDM. Yeah, bass music.
Ooh, nice try. The one thing all these really great players have in common is just extreme patience. They'll take their time. Nice. The more common shot for most players right there, right up the middle. Oh, he knew it. He saw it coming. And that's going to give Andy Rosa a 0 to lead off. Sebastian Bobbio wasting no time. And the same thing happened to him. Now, the question is, will Sebastian take a 2 or a 1 there? It's really going to come down to what Neil Graff does. Now, Alex Marino, he can finish no lower than second. The incredible endurance of these players. It's 12:15 a.m. here. After a day of qualifying that began at 10 a.m. Last year's Classics tournament won by Eric Stone. He swept both the Classics and the main. He did that for the second time. That was, back in 2019. There was no tournament last year. Multi-ball time for Alex. Drops it. But that's okay. Just gonna rebuild it. Currently at 3 million. He's gonna try to put on the same clinic that Andy Rosa put on. That was light work for Alex right there to relight all those arrows. Oh, beautiful. Mr. Snailman. Thank you for joining the stream. Oh, power out lane. But a fantastic game there. Nearly 4 million points. Putting a gigantic barbell in the arms of Neil Graff right here. Can he lift it? Nice light touch right there. Wow, what a stop. Good job. Choice of games for this tournament really turned out to be very, very strong. There was a lot of sweat on players' brows this weekend during qualifying. and every single game held up through qualifying. Fantastic achievement. Wow, what a save. So clutch. Nice tip. I am Norma Jennings, and this is the Freeplay Classics Finals. This is the grand final. This is the final four. We're in game 1 of 3. It's 3-2-1-0 scoring, by the way. And the winner of this tournament gonna win a boatload of money. Boatload of other people's money. So many dollars were thrown into this tournament. So many. Small moment of break here. Tomorrow morning's main final. Travis Murray, the top qualifier, with Nick Mueller second, Bill Mason, Derek Price, Andy Rosa, and Dominic Kasich, your top 6. There'll be a playoff for Andy and Dominic. Johnny Modica and Bob Matthews and Zachary Parks. Alex Marino taking game 1 definitively. Neil Graff second. Sebastian Bobbio third. Andy Rosa fourth. And a twist of fate, how well he did on that game in the semis. Just never got going here in the final. Andy Rosa leading off.
He said, what is it? Because you couldn't see any coconut. It was white. I was like, holy.
My guess is he picked this game too. Alright. You know the name of this game, folks. It's original 8-ball. That candy cane lane right there holds the key to additional bonus multipliers. The red target where the 8-ball is enables the ball save, the kickback there on the left lane, and also enables a spinner for 1,000 points per spin. Andy just snake bit in these finals. And I have to be very quiet because you can see me right here. This is as close as you can get to the action. This is like sneaking up on wildlife. Alex Marino.
I'll take it easy there.
How much for the beers? How much for the beers? $6.
10?
6?
Oh, I thought you were trying to buy it.
No.
8,210 for Alex. 5,140 for Andy Rosa. Neil Graff stepping in.
Import.
Nice recovery right there. Slight frustration, but he is in the lead, 21,000. He was the only one to convert the spinner. Here comes Sebastian Bobbio. Sebastian knows that for him to have a chance at winning this whole thing, he's got to really win this. Nice play and a fantastic catch. So many storylines here. Sebastian Bobbio, the veteran, trying to exorcise the demons of a long losing streak. Alex Marino, the young upstart. Neil Graff, the birthday boy. And Andy Rosa has always been a juggernaut of a player for how many years now? Nice play right there. Oh no. That was a miss on that left flipper. He missed the left flipper. How did he miss that button? I don't know. That's ball 2 right here for Andy Rosa. Yeah, Sebastian's last major victory came in 2019. Won a couple of small tournaments. 100-point spins right there for Andy Rosa. Still only 6,500 points. Yeah, he literally missed the buttons now, man. That's exactly what happened. He did one of his patented double slaps there, and he just didn't connect with that left flipper button. Oh my God. I wish that was incredibly distracting. But we really can't turn the game off because it might be used in a tiebreaker. That ball came out of the spinner. Kiwi Frenzy, thank you so much for the commentary, folks. If you like what you're hearing, give the Pinball Lounge. Give the Pinball Lounge a follow right here. And next time you're in the Orlando, Florida area, drive a little bit out of town, head to Oviedo, Oviedo, and visit the Pinball Lounge, and you may see some of these games on display. A nice non-play right there by Alex Marino. I mean, look at the expression on his face. He's like, I am not losing this. Yeah, I know. The king did not register. That's right, he's looking at the spinner anyway. He almost doesn't care. And I would be looking at it too. These have been low-scoring games. Oh, straight down the middle. 44,000. It's really about doing just enough to win at this point. You don't have to set the world on fire. Neil Graff. Oh no. Well, the spinner is just, it's repeatable, Snail Man. It's a guaranteed safe shot. And now it's getting pretty quiet in here. It's getting very serious. Wow, what confidence right there by Sebastian Bobbio. What confidence. Especially for what happened on ball 1. To just let that ball find its way. Oh my God, he almost got a Lazarus out of that. These are very close scores. Alex Marino with a 12,000 point lead. It's exactly the strategy, Andy. Perfect strategy. That's what I've been saying the whole time. Red target. Spin, spin, spin. The pool balls are secondary, but he got him. Nice defensive flip. Nice handling of that defense. Send it back up. Fight another day. Oh no. It was going way too fast.
Okay.
That machine went way too fast. And Andy cannot. Right. And he stated his own case. He's guaranteed not to win. And that is likely going to eliminate him into a tap pass. That might not be enough. We're going to find out. 65,000 right here. Eric Stone here in the room.
Eric, holy shit, you came back? Yeah, of course, the hotel's cheaper here.
The great Eric Stone is here. And he's going to probably help out with commentary here for the rest of this game. He and I will work together on this.
Oh, there we go.
Wait.
Finally, the weather.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys want a weather report?
Yeah. Well, right
It's
now.
hot in here.
I
What
know.
a save!
I know. I'll tell you what.
He's about to rip that spinner.
That's for sure. That's for sure. He
quite.
did not get it. Nice reaction, though. You know.
There you go.
Neil Neil.
Good bounce. There you go.
Beautiful.
Nice.
This
See
entire
if you can hit the
finals,
8 ball
Neil
away.
has been doing a lot with a little. You know, like he has nothing going, he just makes something out of it.
Nice.
Beautiful. That was very, very, very good right there. And he's got a 5x. All right, so
Ooh,
this
he
is
hit the 8
going.
ball on the way down.
As long as he stays out of the tilt, that is going to guarantee him no worse than second.
Come on,
And that
Sebastian.
is going to send a big message right there. So Neil is going to have either 4 or 5 points going into the final game. Alex Moreau. This really comes down to what Sebastian does here.
He needs 103,000 on this ball.
I know.
Oh, what a save. Oh, look at that
my
shot.
God.
Hit the 8 ball. No, okay. Ooh, 8 ball.
Settle in there.
Nice. Catch. Good job. Oh, come on, Sebastian.
God.
Control it. Bounce over. There you go. Shoot
Keep
that
in
spinner.
mind, Sebastian on
Thousand spinner.
Sebastian on ball 1 heading complete miss on the left flipper. Trying to avenge that. He missed the left flipper
Here he
completely.
goes. No! Oh, what a save! What a save by Sebastian! That's why he's one of the best players around in Florida. Oh, what a shot!
That was the shot of the tournament
That
right there.
was,
I am telling
especially-
you right now, I watched a lot.
Especially if he wins because of that.
That was the shot of the tournament.
Oh,
No matter
why
how
didn't
this goes-
why didn't he post pass? Wow. Okay, he's got to make the horseshoe.
Yep.
He made it. Hit the 8 ball. Hit the 8 ball. Okay. Bounce over. Bounce. No. We don't need that. Oh, he missed it again.
I cannot believe this. On ball 1, he missed the left flipper. On ball 3, he missed the right flipper. And it's not enough to pass Neil Graff. Lord, I miss you. Lord, I miss you. I miss this game because we only saw it a few minutes ago. The storyline here is Andy Rosa is a non-factor. He cannot win. He's just playing for position. Just a non-factor here in the final. 2,200 points. Neil Graff on his birthday is trying to win.
It's after midnight. It's not his birthday anymore.
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well. In a different time zone, it's still his birthday.
That's true.
We're only here in the East. And keep in mind, they're from Wisconsin,
Uh-oh.
and that's Central
he-
Time.
He's getting cute. He's getting cute.
I know, but he is, again, the flipper skills this kid has demonstrated have just
Yeah.
been spectacular.
Nice. That was beautiful. Good slap save.
Recent post on Tilt Forum talking about the youth movement, and here we have two players in this final who can't buy a drink. One who can't serve in the army.
Norma and I are the opposite of the
You
youth.
know, it's like,
Oh, he told him. Oh, no.
but that was the right move. I totally support what he tried to do there.
So where's your big points on this? Because I'm not too familiar with this game. On the right side?
So I've been kind of watching this. You're gonna see some players go for that drop target and then go up into the saucer for a bonus burn down, and I think people have been kind of favoring that.
You got those roaming scores on the
Yeah.
right there. Is that?
I'm not really quite
I wonder
sure
if you
about
time that, you get that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But
Or
you
if
know
it's like
what?
an 8-ball deluxe, and the more you go up, the more you hit it, the more you go up.
You're gonna see.
Come on, Sebastian.
Sebastian tends to favor the. Oh my God.
Sebastian. Oh my God.
Sebastian tends to favor the. Well, the heck with what he favors, because he just lost the ball, and that was a non-flip right
Wow,
there.
Alex is all set up right now.
The
I mean,
door
he
is
could
open.
blow this.
Yep.
These are the situations I like coming into if I'm last player. You know if you have a really good ball. That's all she wrote. Oh, the horseshoe. That's right. The horseshoes.
Yeah.
Those are big.
Yeah. Like a time fantasy sort of thing, but I think they don't decrement. I think they only increment.
They only go up. Not like time fantasy.
But again, the players haven't even been going for that because of the feeds we get out of it. Oh my gosh. Well, he didn't run away, but he walked away. 21,000.
All right.
To nothing to nothing to nothing.
Anybody's game, yeah. And even 21,000
Yeah,
is
much.
low.
And you know,
let's see what Andy goes for here.
Joe Soap, this is very intense. Oh, Kuching Tan, thank you very much for following. Raymond Davidson, thank you. Ray Day Pinball. Kiwi Frenzy, thank you for following.
And Raymond was up in Pintastic, my old stomping grounds today.
So, or set a reminder, you know, one of the notification dealers.
I heard there's a lot of tiebreakers that have to be resolved. Is that correct?
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah.
So Neil Graff.
Interesting sound of the sling.
Yeah. I think Neil was a little premature there, but he recovered. And you see, that's what the players have been doing. They're going for that drop target.
That was nice.
Wow.
Yeah, he's definitely on his game right now.
That is
nice.
And we've watched Neil Graff and his father.
Oh, I like
Tom.
that sound.
We've watched them on the District 82 Twitch streams. And, I mean, I knew Neil could play, but this is like a new side of him. Fantastic. I mean, this is...
Now he's got a yellow light up there on that drop target.
Well, he's going to get a burn down.
I don't think it's a burn down. I think you get the bonus and it keeps. I think it holds.
I
Oh,
misstated.
no.
Well, we're not going to get to see it anyway.
A little cute on that one.
How old is Neil turning? I think he's 17. Is he either 17 or 18?
Come on, Sebastian just got to calm down. I've seen Sebastian get nervous like this, and Sebastian just has to relax. That's all. Let it. There you go. Okay.
To some degree, I think.
What is he going for? Those drop targets?
Yeah,
Do they give you
be doing it.
Good save, but come on.
He should stick with the strategy he had during the. You see, he tried to go for the drop.
Good nudge up top. Good catch.
4 lanes up there gives you a special, and I don't think that's any points.
That's not 50,000?
I don't know
what the heck was he shooting at?
I think he was trying to get that
the
drop
middle
target,
Playboy
and
bunny.
he just keeps missing it. That's the problem. He's still trying to get up there.
Oh, that was a great nudge.
That's what he wanted.
Whether it got it or not.
That's what
Sebastian.
He's been wanting.
The flipper hop. That didn't help.
Stand-ups give you 20
points. Sebastian, don't let it bounce. Oh, now see how he corrected his mistake that time?
Yeah.
That time he nudged it.
Yes.
After it bounced. Oh, good.
And I think you're right. I think to some degree, it's
what is he?
You, Mr. Snailman, thank you for following. You have to have some success to get some confidence. So.
Oh, there it is.
And there's the burn down.
But it keeps it.
Well, yeah. I call it a burn
look.
down.
Is he going to get the fourth one? Oh, so close.
Again,
look, he's still going for it.
It's a special, and I don't know what the special gives you. And now the battery
horseshoe.
just died. The battery died on the playfield.
Oh, no. So we're done? Do they still hear us? Good catch. He's got a big bonus now. Oh.
It's actually a transmitter right there. So we lost. Maybe we can turn our antenna right here. All right. The battery is dead, and this is very inopportune. Well, so we're just gonna. Yeah. So. Yeah. Take what? Yeah. Okay. All right. So. We're just gonna.
And take the eyeball off the browser too. Calm down.
Alright, well, you all know what's going on right here, okay? So.
Sebastian's got 191,000. Oh, what a save by Alex Marino.
Right, you're watching Alex Marino, by the way, folks. And this is ball 2 of 3. This is a 3-ball game. And Mugly, yeah.
He's at 32,000. He's got a long way to go.
And yet, even at this incredibly late hours, we're closing in at 1 a.m. Alex looks like he could play for 4 days straight. I mean, he just... And
Okay.
there's the cup.
The countdown.
The countdown, I should say, yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I was playing, I'd be singing that
No, if it,
right
you
about
can't get
now.
no satisfaction. All I can say is, we need...
I can't get no time off. Da-na-na. Uh-oh.
We need a Florida winner here today because
I know.
Deborah Tallman
I saw that she won.
took home the women's title earlier
Good
today.
for her.
Yeah, she played very well.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie Lesser and I were the only two Florida women to make it in there.
Uh-oh.
And Stephanie did it in dramatic fashion. And I ended up 8th,
Oh,
and
what a save
Stephanie
there.
ended up 7th. So, okay, great. All right.
Uh-oh. I don't like the side to side.
Nice job
Whoa.
right there. Really nice job. I think he's going to try to go up go up into that saucer again. He missed it.
He's got a huge bonus if he gets it up there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, no.
Yes. No,
Oh.
that was a beautiful non-action.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That was close.
sometimes the thing to do is nothing.
Yep, that time it was.
Right.
Nice
The
bounce
bounce
over, and he's...
No. He,
Oh, his bonus is way up there now. Is that 3 times? 3x?
look, it's a yellow arrow. It's
Yeah,
Valley, so it's probably a 3x.
3x,
Yes.
and he's got 20-something.
3x. Thank you very much, Derek.
I
And
think
carries. Thank you for that.
I think he's got about 80,000 in bonus if he hits that. Oh, no, Alex,
No.
no. He knew it.
He's lucky he didn't throw it away on the tilt.
Mm-hmm. Now, what does Sebastian have? 190 or 150? Oh, that's a 150 one.
Sebastian is 150, so
Sebastian needs a little bit more.
this is where. And again, Andy Rosa, disappointing final for him. But trying to put together something to go home with here on ball 3. Yes, and yeah, he locked in what? He locked in a 60. So he's got 180,000. He's gonna have 180,000 going in, Alex Marino. He's gonna have. Apparently, Derek here says he's gonna have the triple bonus carrying, and he's gonna have.
Well, he's got 190
60K.
right now, so that puts him
Right,
at 250.
Right. Well, if he has 180 going in and he doesn't tilt, he's gonna have 370.
Oh, he's got 180 going in. Oh
Well,
my.
because Derek says that the multiplier will carry as well.
Yeah, so that should be 60,000, right?
It's
So
60
that
times 3, he's going to have 180 going in. I mean, this
no, 20 times 3, right?
No, he said, 60K. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
20 times
Right.
3. I thought he had a 60.
No.
No,
So
he has 20
yeah,
times
so
3.
he'll be
Thank
at
you,
2.
Derek.
He'll be at 250.
Thanks for tracking on that. All right, so yes, then he'll be at 250. This is... In this game, it's like having a giant bats bonus. Because people ain't going to catch you.
Right.
There we go. And Andy Rosa could Andy Rosa really ruin somebody's day?
Yes,
He most
yes.
certainly could. He could play spoiler here. If he wins.
If he finishes ahead of Neil, then that's going to spoil Neil, because Neil can't take a 0 here. And right now, Neil's got 49, and Andy has, was that 35 or 85? Looks like 85.
5, yeah.
Ooh.
He's well beyond.
So Neil is definitely going to have
Yeah,
to.
he's on the bubble for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah.
Well, you're watching Andy Rosa's ball right here. We lost the player cam. And
Okay, so
Where
he's
did
at
it go?
112.
Yeah.
So Neil has to get over 112.
So this is Neil Graff's last ball of the tournament. You're watching the grand final of Freeplay, Florida's Classics competition. Stay tuned in about 10 hours for the main tournament.
So he needs
Final.
63,000 on this ball.
Yes.
to even have a chance
Right.
to stay in it.
Yeah,
If he doesn't get 63,000, he's not gonna win it, because he's got 5 points. The other two have 4 and 3. The best Andy can do is get a 1.
Because Andy cannot win. Andy can finish no better than 3rd. And yes, it is really Neil's mission right here to push him into the cellar.
Ta-da.
Lord, I miss you. Here we go.
Oh my.
That was a great save off of the top of that
Oh, that's
slingshot.
nice. Oh no, that's not though. Oh, that's good.
And you know, with Neil Graff today, that ball has just been sitting there. The average person, it doesn't. But with him, it has been. And he is going to use these turnarounds.
Mm-hmm. How is he going to get it to the other flipper?
Like that.
Oh,
With a tap pass,
a
of
little
course.
weak, but yeah, he got it there.
With a tap pass, of course. Why? Because Neil Graff can do anything. Neil Graff can move mountains.
Now that was a nice
What
tap pass.
Fantastic move.
There it is.
There's the run down.
So now he's definitely going to,
As long as he
at
doesn't tilt.
worst,
Right. No tilt. Yes, he's got to collect his bonus.
mm-hmm.
And no tilt.
At worst, he's going to be second in the tournament.
Right. And Andy Rosa is guaranteed 4.
Yep.
Andy will take-
He was. He's
he'll-
got 0 all the
he'll-
way
it'll
out.
be zeros across the board.
Yep.
So
He
it's
is.
so it's a 3-man tournament now for sure. Oh yes.
There it is.
Yeah, if I gotta wait till Tuesday, I'm probably gonna be
And unfortunately, was Andy Rosa could get no satisfaction.
No.
Here comes
In
another.
this at this whole round. Oh, that was nice. It had
beautiful
enough
tap.
energy
Look
there.
at that. And he basically
Good
was
catch.
Like, I think I'm just gonna try to go up there.
Nice. Tap
Let
it.
it roll over.
No.
That's good. All right, clears the lanes, and
I didn't see a special.
could there be a 3-way playoff still?
Yes, there could be.
There could be. It's just if finishing order would determine that, because only 2 points separate first, second, and third. Nice.
Yeah, nice
Great
tip.
anticipation there.
Ooh,
And
special.
That's the special.
Specials
over
it
there.
now. Does that give you
I
anything?
have no idea what it gives you.
We're gonna
so
find out. Maybe, maybe not.
If I was Neil, I wouldn't care. I would just be like, "There's
Right.
other places
If-
on this
if
board."
it's
that I get
50,000, I'd
points."
take it.
Yeah, but he
There it is.
and
It was.
It was points.
Yep, it was 25,000.
Thank you. So now is that? What is that one right there? Was that an extra ball? All right, soft-boiled egg.
No, extra ball I think is on
Yes.
the left.
So we lost the player cam, and we also turned off the scores. So
Sebastian.
so we're just telling you, this is Sebastian Bobbio on the last ball of regular competition right here,
Sebastian needs about 150,000, and he's
and
done.
he's not going to get it. And he tilted. And that is going to put Sebastian into 3rd place, and Sebastian Bobbio once again is going to.
Okay,
be
so if
on the outside
if Alex beats 303, there'll be a playoff for first, a 2-way tie. They both have 7 points. It'd be 7740 if Alex can.
Oh,
He's got 198. He needs 105.
but
Oh. Uh-oh, ball stuck.
it would be. Yeah. So the playoff you're talking about would not be a 3-way. So if anything, to some degree, Alex had something taken away from him because he had a shot.
That's
set up,
right.
And
And you know what?
now he flailed at it. Right
That
there.
that bonus collect would give him first place.
Right. So
I
now-
believe it
now
would.
He's gonna try to just make it now. Oh, and he knows he needed it.
Oh, Alex.
Oh wow, that was called luck right there.
There it
and
is.
That's your bonus collect.
And there it is. So
And
now there's
if
going to be a playoff.
If he passes, right.
He already did pass him.
All right. Well then. As long as he doesn't tilt,
well,
because
yeah,
he's a couple thousand off.
Yeah, well, Alex isn't going to tilt.
And yes, and that's it. You got it.
Yep,
Now
wow.
we're in the playoff. All right, so it's going to be Alex Marino and Neil Graff for the playoff. Sebastian Bobbio will finish third. Andy Rosa will finish fourth.
See more of that in the near future.
Cooper WD, thank you very much for following. Mr. Snailman, thanks for following. Kuching 10, thank you for following. Lots of new followers.
Neil's going first.
Neil is going first. Yes, I'm sorry. So we have Neil Graff, ball 1. In the final game. We promise. Cross our hearts.
And here I thought they were going to play Cosmos. Now I know why you get mad when I pick a long game at the end.
That's right. Like, I just want to go home.
I'm going to apologize next time.
Softball League. Shout out for Travis Murray for representing Oklahoma. Yeah, the Oklahoma players did very well here, especially over in the women's tournament as well. So, good job for them.
Yeah, Dean and his wife from Oklahoma City.
All right, so first lock. And yes, folks.
Oh, that was a
forced push. He didn't really need to do that. Brian's leisure. Player cam would be nice. Yes, the battery went dead on it. Sorry, folks. Lion Man. Wild Bill 327. Thanks for following.
Yes, I'm good friends with Dean. It's good to see him here.
So yeah, we would be showing you player cam, except it died. Alex Marino.
Upper playfield right now. He's whacking those targets, and
like I said earlier, when I was on a podcast with Jeff Teolis last year, and I mentioned a player to watch out for.
Yep.
Alex Marino. And then you mentioned the same thing, Eric, in a recent
Alex
broadcast as well.
and I have had a lot of matches together, and every time we play each other, he gives me a hard time.
Player 1 is Neil Graff, and player 2 is Alex Marino.
You know.
And nice hold on the.
I do believe Alex has caught him for this ball now. Oh yeah.
Now again, folks, keep in mind, Alex is very familiar with these games because these games come from the Pinball Lounge, and the Pinball Lounge is pretty much where Alex gets mail. So.
Yes, he works there too. All right, here we go. We're in multi-ball.
Alex is attending one of the premier aeronautical schools. Beautiful stage flip right there.
Yeah, Alex has got a bright future.
And some of it doesn't even involve pinball. Here
No.
we go. What a nice catch.
Amazing.
Of course, two great stage flips right there.
Oh, man, that's a 500,000 jackpot right there.
There you go.
Oh, no, I thought it was.
Nope.
Yep, there it goes. It just gave it to him.
Gave it to
Yeah.
him late. Okay. So,
Yep.
here we go.
Pot jack jackpot.
Oh.
This game's kind of a comical game too, you know. It's funny.
It's
late.
weird little quirks. Yes. Okay.
Oh no.
This is not going the way that it should.
Oh,
definitely
Alex.
is not going the way that it should. But he has a big lead. Alex Marino with the lead right here on ball 1. Significant lead.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I played it.
1.0 million
To 229,000.
229,000. Pot check.
But you know,
And the
no lead is safe.
The reflection right here. Welcome to the world of conference room lighting.
You know, if Alex wins this, I'm going to say it's all because of that lucky pinkish purple hoodie they had. Because I saw that and I said, man, nobody's going to beat that the purple hoodie.
If he wins this, it's going to be because he came up with flipper skills at the end that were.
Oh, I know.
just
I'm just being
otherworldly.
funny. I have to make a joke.
Well, but here's the thing. Could it have been a distraction to the other players?
You know, I've got a bright green fluorescent Project Pinball shirt, and I always wondered sometimes when I wore that if they saw that bright green and it blinded them.
It's possible. With conference room lighting, it's very possible.
And I've had some good luck with that shirt. None better than the Pinball Lounges shirt. That one shirt I have won a lot with.
Yes.
And so that is my
that
good.
true.
That is my good luck shirt. And of
That
course
is
the
true.
Pinball Asylum. I've won. I can't forget about the Asylum. They were the foundation. All right, he's up to 539,000. He needs to get a multi-ball.
All right, well, there's the second lock.
All right, here we go. He's about halfway to Alex's score right now.
Right, but he's a ball behind. so-
Correct.
And again, we're talking about Neil Graff right here. This is, if you tuned in very, very late, Neil Graff versus
Uh-oh.
Alex Marino in the tiebreaker for the whole shebang here at the Freeplay Florida
shebang.
Classics Final.
Do we know how much the shebang is?
The shebang is going to be some serious coin. The women's tournament winner there took home $590.
Oh my gosh!
So
Last year Classics was about $11.50.
it's going to be higher than that, I can tell you that.
Wow.
Some people dumped a lot of their crypto earnings into this.
Oh, man.
I can imagine.
Uh-oh.
And nothing to worry about. Just
All right,
carry
he's down.
on.
He's down to one ball. You know,
Neil Graff trying to win this on his birthday, and it's still his birthday.
the spinner.
It
The
just is
spinner
no
sounds
longer-
so much better than it is. It sounds like you're getting about 100,000, but you're really getting about 10.
This little upper playfield here has.
I like the
just-
upper playfield.
It's just got. I mean, this is where you're collecting stuff. It's.
And look how he hits a shot. It almost reminds me of the Mandalorian a little bit,
Yeah, a little bit.
where you've got that right flipper and you got to be patient, let it bounce.
Right. And you may end up with a whole lot of nothing.
Yep,
happens.
or you may end up with a whole lot of something.
Right.
And he has now caught Alex. He is at 1,000,001 now.
Right.
Alex is 1,042,042. So
Right, but a ball behind.
correct.
So now he's got to put together another at least 500,000 would be my guess.
I think it looks like he's got the second lock lit. So it looks like all he needs to do is hit that lock shot.
And that
Wow,
was a
he's
rushed
flailing.
shot. That was rushed. Now here he goes. He's going to do it this.
That was great.
That was it.
See, that was like 12,000. It sounded like 80.
What?
All right.
Great discipline.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here come the guards. Not the bears, but the guards.
And
Right. Oh my God. Is the rubber must be on that? Because if the rubber was not on that post, that would not have gone down. Now I think he'll stage flip and shoot that little. Oh no, he didn't. He let it go. Okay. Oh boy.
How
Oh,
did that
perfect.
happen?
Look at that.
That was like.
He's got the ball in the upper right,
know.
upper left flipper, and he's playing the upper
Right.
playfield, and he got the pot jack.
That was.
Look at
so,
that. He got the pot jack
pot
for
jack,
500,000.
Jackpot.
Now he's at 1,000,008.
We're watching Neil Graff, by the way, player one. In
Yeah,
this
he's crushing
one-game
it.
Playoff. 1 game playoff for the championship.
Oh, now he's got a ball trapped. He's got a ball trapped on the bottom right, and he's stage flipping up top. All right, now he's trying to get the ball back up top. All right, kick back.
Pot jack.
Oh, the grace period of the pot jack.
I thought, I was like, please, ball, don't get hung up in there. First lock.
That sounds like the voice from Transporter. You know that? The woman's voice
Yeah.
from Transporter. I bet it is.
Well, there was, they tended to use a lot of the same voice actors.
Right.
And it was like Friends of Friends. So. Okay. here we
I
go.
think there's a way you can relight
Nice.
the
look at
jackpot.
this.
If not, then you just shoot it up top. And you just pick off those targets with one ball on the bottom flipper, preferably the left, and then pick off the targets up top. If it's one per multi-ball, yeah, it may only be one. It's been a little while since I played this game. This is a game you don't see that often. Well, I don't see that often anyway. Boy, he is demolishing. He is demolishing those upper drop targets. I mean, demolishing
I
them.
know.
He's up to 2,000,003.
He's getting every beneficial bounce here. You know, it's like all of his bounces
Look at
are,
that.
are polygons.
Oh, yeah.
He has
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
going straight up and down.
Oh, did
Look
you
at
see that save? Oh, it's too bad you
man.
guys couldn't have seen that.
That was great.
Oh, guess what? We're going back
Here
up
we
top
go
again. See, this is my strategy. When there's 2 play fields, I always go back up top.
Well, yeah, it's very safe. You can't lose.
Well,
Yeah, and again, Neil had all these wonderful.
oh, can they see the play
shapes.
field now?
Yeah, they can see the play.
Oh,
field. They
okay.
just can't see
I thought the play
player.
field camera was out.
No.
Oh, they switched it. Okay.
No, so I'm just basically reminding people this is Neil Graff that they're watching in the final.
And we may be saying that 20 minutes from now
That's what I'm saying.
when he rolls it.
Tune in tomorrow.
Somebody did roll this. Somebody got, I think, 12 million on this in qualifying.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably Andy Rosa.
Yeah, definitely could have been. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Well, here come the Bears. I mean, the guards. Oh, was it 18 million? Wow. I knew somebody rolled it.
A few of us had 10, Derek says. 18.
This, but
Nice.
this definitely would have been my, would have been a game I would have chose several
A
times.
little pot jack action.
Another pot jack. Look at that. What's in that pot, Jack? 500,000 points. That's what's in it.
Oh, boy.
Got to keep it lively at 1:09 in the morning, baby.
This is.
There's that juicy spinner.
I believe, Eric, this may be the latest Florida pinball stream in history. We've never had a broadcast go this late, so this is a
You
record.
sure about that?
Not,
Our district tournament went till 1:30.
and was that streamed? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
It wasn't streamed. This is the latest stream, I think. Longer than the batteries that were in the player kit.
Huh.
I assure you that Neil Graff is dressed like he's ready for baseball practice, and he's just like a statue. There's very little actual physical movement with this kid.
AKA the opposite of
Johnny
you and
Monica,
I.
thank you.
The opposite of you and I, Norma.
Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, you should have heard me screaming when I finally broke through on Viking. I'm like, oh my God, I'm out of jail. I don't have to play anything.
Oh, thank God. I saw when you were 44th, and I said, she's only 4 spots.
Yeah, well,
for making it.
I got like 800,000 or 900,000 there, and I managed to dig out. Again, look at this. Wonderful, wonderful play. And he's just going to hang around up here for as long as they'll let him stay. And the ball comes out. What I find curious, I don't know if this, how come he's not getting any new characters to hit? He's only getting the blue guy and the red guy. Why is he not getting any more to hit? Because he didn't collect any more? Is that what it is?
I think there may be more lit, and we're just not seeing it. They may be dim.
Choose the game you're locked in on, even if it's boring pinball to watch. Never boring to watch a tourney, right? Stargate for you last weekend, Snail Man. Okay.
I love Stargate. I'm really upset that the Asylum got rid of theirs.
And what are the basic instructions of Stargate? I believe they are
Shoot the
pyramid.
middle.
Shoot the pyramid. Shoot the pyramid.
Well, get the skill shot first so you can get a multi-ball.
Alright.
Then shoot the pyramid.
Look at this nice
Did he get another
3-ball
one?
trap right here. He's got 3 balls trapped. And now,
Oh, he is
well,
demolishing it.
So, yeah, so stage flipping with 2 on one side on the bottom is a little tough. I think if he's down to 2 now, this is going to be a little easier. If he can get that ball over to the left.
Oh, no, the
that's
cradle
a-
separation down the middle.
Yeah, it's okay. 6.1. I'd say that's a good day's work for a multi-ball.
Yeah, you know, if this was me, I may have said, would you like to split the winnings on this and we'll play the game? Because this game's probably worth about $600.
I think.
between first and second, I'd say it's at least 500.
Oh, you're talking
So-
about the difference. Between
Right.
first
So
and
this is
second, yes.
so this is a $500 game of Swords of Fury.
Yeah.
When you look at it that way.
No pressure.
Yeah, and that's why sometimes I'll be like, you know what? Ooh.
In case you were very late, Sebastian Bobbio finished third. Andy Rosa finishing fourth.
I was very late.
Space City Open Stargate had janky flippers.
And most of them
Super
do.
Early shot on right flipper. No one could consistently shoot a pyramid, except for you.
I'm used to Stargates with wonky flippers. They're always that way.
Well, that's Gottlieb.
Yep, definitely.
The quality was built in at that era. With all respect to them, the games we're playing today were not meant to last 50 years.
Right.
You know, the fact that we can play anything today is a miracle of engineering. And right now we are seeing a miraculous performance by Neil Graff. This is amazing stuff right here.
No matter what happens, our own Alex is going to pick up a lot of points.
Yes.
No matter what happens.
And you know, I think to some degree though, I mean Alex has finished he's finished second to you in a couple of key tournaments at the Pinball Lounge.
Yeah.
To some degree, I think Alex is trying to find some of his own sunlight.
Yes.
And this would be a golden opportunity for that. But
Yeah, I
you
mean,
want to talk about
it looked good after ball one,
this
but
is
boy,
a tall order. And yet Alex knows this particular machine. So having knowledge of the game, I think a big negative for Alex, though, sadly, is going cold.
Another pot jack.
Another pot jack. I mean, he's gonna go cold sitting here so long, right? You know,
I don't think so.
can
I don't
he
think
reheat?
so. No. You never go cold. Your internal nerves and adrenaline is going the more and more your opponent gets a higher score.
And we are watching Swords of Fury, Soft-Boiled Egg, and this is the final game of the Classics tournament.
As long as it doesn't crap out.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh.
Of course, I have to say that.
We
There's
didn't have enough controversy with the.
You mean you had a controversy with a tournament that I wasn't playing in? Come on, man.
We didn't have enough controversy with Rolling Stones. Now we got to bring this up too.
Oh, did you
Nice
see that?
save. Everything's still alive. And right into a lock.
Poor Norma. This is way past your
It
bedtime.
is so far past my
How you
bedtime.
feeling? Are you feeling good?
I'm feeling about as good as a stage 4 cancer patient can feel.
Oh,
You know?
well, you look a lot better.
Thank you. I make it look good. And that's an allusion to my Twitch stream called Pinball and Cancer 2 Journeys, which you can watch every Tuesday night on Twitch.
Yes.
And
Where everyone who joins is so nice that you can have them over for
you
dinner.
could. Have a go, you mug, says. You could also do the scores. Yep, we're tie breaking for first right here. This is it.
I like that. Have a go, you mug.
Have a go.
Is mug? I wonder what mug's supposed to mean.
Well, you mug. I mean, it's like a slang term for person. You know,
Oh, like a mug shot.
I'm like, you know, a dude.
Yeah.
You know? And this is why you never use Swords of Fury in a tournament. Well, you know, I have to tell you that in terms of hardening the games, I think the Lounge did a fair job of hardening up these games. They did a fair job, I'd say. They didn't alienate players of other skill levels, and that's good.
Another pot jack. He's about to roll this game in the near future.
High score 909.
Yep, they're all nines. Yep, yeah, he's
Now-
$500,000 from rolling it.
Alright, so Swords of Fury will let you roll it. There's no max score on this. Okay. There we go. 9.5 million. Basically, Neil Graff said, I'm about to show you, Alex Marino, what a well-executed game of Swords of Fury looks like.
Wouldn't that have been funny if they said before the game, first one to 10 million wins?
Yeah, right? We could have all gone home.
I just want to get into the game room before it closes at 2 a.m.
You got no chance at that.
No,
unless you leave now.
I want to play that Valhalla game. Have you tried it yet?
No,
I
not
haven't.
seen Valhalla.
I heard somebody got 200 trillion on it.
200 trillion?
Yes, 15 digits.
So you're telling me that you could have that kind of multiplier?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a multiplier.
Well, that was absolutely incredible.
Wow.
I give a round of applause for that.
So that ball,
And that's going to put him over.
that ball alone was over 10.5 million.
Right, so
That ball alone was almost 11 million points.
Yeah. How about that?
Just another day at the office.
Just another day at the office. So that,
So Alice is going to look at that score and say, I'm only 25,000 down, but
Yeah.
or 30,000 down, but I'm really 10 million, 30,000 down.
that's a 1 there, folks, in front of that 1073,080. Ray Day, that's, yes, agreed. Good to know. You max that value by taking out the 5 bank up top over and over.
Oh, to get the
Max at a
jackpot
million.
from
Yeah,
500
yes,
to a
sir.
million?
Max at a million. Max a million. Terrific ball in a huge game. BK, that is like when you look up clutch in the dictionary, there's a picture of that. Here we go. Window guards. Window guards. Beautiful. Go for the tunnel.
Go for the tunnel. Come on. Oh, no. Ooh,
Oh, wow, that was lucky. Keeps the multi-ball alive with that.
The kickback
There we go.
should give you a grace period, and it did.
And another stage flipping right there by Alex.
All right. Here we go. That's where you want it. Left flipper, shoot around to get it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not it. Not
Just
it.
showing, yeah, I can stage flip the little flipper too. Pins at pinball. You saw lots of flipper skills. This entire final game here is a flipping skills clinic.
You could call it a flip frenzy
You could, if you wanted to.
in a way.
But the name is taken. And we're watching Alex Marino, by the way, taking on Neil Graff. If you're late to the party,
Maybe it's flip frenzy too.
if you're late to the party, Neil Graff. Has
Oh,
a,
no.
has
Did
a
you see
1.
that?
I saw that.
Oh,
Neil Graff's
Alex, you
score is
can't be
actually
doing that.
11 million at 73,000, not 1 million.
Oh, that ball just went right up and over.
A 10 million point lead for.
Did you see the way that come off?
Yeah.
That burned him last time.
Yep.
All
it's
right, he got
just
out of
one
it.
of
Oh
those
no! Don't do it
things.
again.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
oh no!
He says I'm shatzing this.
No, we're not playing the Amazing
I
Spider-Man.
know. Exactly right.
You had a couple shots on that.
I do it so that I can prove to people, look, shatzing is a strategy, because they keep bringing it up like,
It makes me
should
smile.
I shats?
It makes me smile every time you do it.
Oh, thanks.
I love it.
Appreciate that. Should I shats? To shats or not to shats?
Shatzing is fun.
It is fun.
Shatzing
when
is
it's
fun.
Doable,
Yeah,
which is not a guarantee.
shatzing is fun. All right, here we are again. All right,
And
sick pot jack.
now the question, should Alex have tried to save that? Probably not. Oh, here we go. Yeah, because he still had a ball. I was thinking to myself, did he have enough?
Oh no, he just
Now
knocked
that
it
one-
out. He just
that
knocked it
one,
out.
Yeah, that was 2 in a row. that
Can
kind
you
of
imagine
disappeared.
20 after 1 playing this game with the noises, the call outs? Oh my gosh, I'd be going crazy.
All I can say is I think they're going to be dreaming about Lion Men tonight.
Huh.
I know.
Or
I
they're
might.
going to be dreaming about what's going to happen tomorrow. Oh my, it's out of control.
Well, we'll see them both tomorrow. I'll tell you, one of them is going to have a lot harder time getting to sleep than the other.
Yeah. Oh no, I could see that a mile away.
All right, so going into ball 3, the final ball, the final game of the tiebreaker. Winner take all. The winner of this game wins the tournament. Again, it's 11,073,080 to 3,285,080. As Neil Graff rolled this game on ball 2.
There's about 9 people in here, and one of them
will
sleeping.
still be playing by tomorrow.
One of them sleeping over there, over here, snoring away. I don't know who it is. Behind the curtain.
Oh. It might be one of our scorekeepers. 47
Doesn't he know he
viewers.
can go home?
Thank you, Neil. It's been a great night for the Pinball Lounge here. Too bad that the player cam didn't stick around, but to be honest with you, if I was watching this on a replay, I wouldn't care what the players look like. I'd be just mesmerized by what I'm looking at right here on the playfield. Like,
This is what we love to see, you know?
yeah, it is.
Oh, what was
Neil
that?
missed Neil
That
missed
was
it.
a...
Wow. That was a beautiful acrobatic act right there on that left flipper.
Our swords are thirsty.
The swords are thirsty. I'll tell you what, I need these guys to finish up so I can hit the restroom. That's the other thing too. You're in a really long ball like that, and suddenly nature calls. You'll just drain and say, "I gotta go."
Never.
You pulled a Bobio. Yeah, I know,
Blackjack.
yo. That's the way I felt about it. It's really a shame, an allusion to what happened to Sebastian Bobio on 8-ball earlier this evening. He literally missed the flipper, the left flipper
Twice.
on ball 1, and he missed the right flipper on ball 3. And it just missed him. He missed the buttons completely.
I think he's trying to lap Alex. Well, that was interesting.
I mean, but this is winner take all.
Yeah.
Do not take any chances.
No.
Do
What are
not.
the tilts set at? Because it looks
I
like
have
these
no
guys are really
idea.
shaking. I mean, this looks like a stone kind of
To
tilt.
be honest with you, a couple of these games here in this tournament, you could throw them across the room. But a couple of them,
I am thirsty.
were-
I got my Mountain Dew right
you
here.
were lucky whether you could breathe on them or not. Clutch juggling. Yeah. So anybody playing the upper playfield on Swords of Fury, the key is to just be patient. The ball will come to you eventually.
Yeah, correct.
Not the same concept for Mandalorian. The ball will not come. Especially on the premium and the limited edition. You better flip when you see a ball. Nice, another nice play. This was what? This is one of the top 3 scores of the weekend that we're seeing right here. And we're seeing
How many times did we see that in the finals?
absolutely.
All the time.
They set the highest score of the weekend in the final. JPW.
I can't tell you how many times that
You pro-
happens. You know that?
You bought your pineapple Mountain Dew.
Pineapple. I haven't had that one.
Well, we're a long
Man,
way-
what will they think
we're
of
a
next?
long way from over. We're a long way from done.
Uh-oh.
So what have we learned? We've learned never play Neil Graff on Swords of Fury. Not a friendly game, not on a dare, never play. Just suggest something else.
Unless you got a couple hours to spare.
Exactly.
Someday if I see a Pineapple Mountain Dew,
This one game we've
then
watched,
I will have to get it.
this one game we've watched is closing in on an hour, I think. I think we've been watching this one game almost an hour.
Oh.
And that's going to end it for
All right.
For
We're
Neil
finally
Graff.
down to the last ball.
a magnificent game of 13.
Oh, no. Just short of
13
13 million.
points.
Oh, my gosh.
13 million points. So,
Just short of 13 million.
you know what has to happen here, folks. A
Um,
miracle. has
just
to
about.
happen, pretty
By the
much.
way, I got an update from my mother, and she's recovering a little bit.
That's
so
wonderful.
thank God for
Great
that.
news.
More
Thank
prayers,
you.
for
Thank you,
her in the
Larry.
hospital. Yep.
Thank you for that update.
All right.
I'm going to tell you, we've had plenty of great matches and great games here at the Pinball.
What do we say? Over under 130? Over or under?
I don't know. No
I was
idea.
just gonna say
And that's
under,
it.
but
And it's done. Neil Graff
all right.
is your 2021 Freeplay Florida Classics champion.